Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Miles and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Miles' ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and soft little motivation that we give him when we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash. He keeps the bulk of the leash neatly folded in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a tug and release on his training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You know all about the collars and you know which collar to use, and you've done a good job with that. Now Miles is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Miles heel. At this point, Miles has a job to do, and that is to walk nicely next to your left leg without dragging you. So if you notice where Rich has his hand placed on the leash, he does not give him a lot of slack. He makes him stay right next to him. Shoulders shouldn't pass Rich's left leg, and when Rich stops his feet, Miles has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. This is the sit-stay command, which can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors. And your homework will be to lengthen out the amount of time he can hold it and the distance that you can go. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk right back to his shoulders. Miles should remain seated until he gets praise or a release, and they will take off heeling again. Rich turns, Miles should turn. When Rich stops, Miles should sit. He is a big, strong boy, but he is so very handsome. We were just commenting on how cute he is. And he doesn't mean to be a bad boy. He's just a teenager. This time, instead of returning back to his shoulders, Rich will call him, and this is your recall. It's Miles, come. Rich reels him in and has him sit right in front, facing his knees. And you want that eye contact, that focus. And that's going to be our goal as we're moving forward, is to keep him focused on you. So sometimes we use a clicker and a treat here and there. We use praise.
Stay.
Which leaves him again in another sit stay. And then Rich is going to use his name. He's not going to get too excited, and call him in gently so he doesn't come barreling in and bowl you over. He comes and sits, and he gets rewarded for that. And Miles has had so much work here that he actually will sometimes anticipate the next command. So we're going to be demonstrating the down commands for you. And Rich is not allowing him to put his nose on the ground and sniff, because that always precedes them getting up. And again, when you do this at home, you're lengthening out the amount of time he can hold it and the distance that you can go. And the easiest place to practice your downs is in the house. And tomorrow's supposed to be a horrible day weather-wise, but don't let a day go past without working with him. He's not allowed to be sniffing, crawling. He's supposed to be laying down, focused on what he's supposed to be doing. And this time Rich will call him out of that. And you see, Rich keeps his tone very even, not overly excited. So we have demonstrated for you Miles' formal on-leash obedience commands. Healing, automatic sit, sit and stay, sit, stay, come, down and stay, and down and stay and come. These are the commands that he's been taught while he's been here at school at your down from a distance. We want you to practice these. We want you to please keep us posted on his progress. We've worked very hard, and so has he, and we want everything to go smoothly for you when he goes home. We'll have a lot to talk over when you come to get him today. He has been a pleasure. We will see you very soon, and thank you for choosing Nora's.